4 mistakes WWE made on SmackDown before Saturday night's main event. Some SmackDown stars were in the Halloween mood, while others clearly weren't on the eve of WWE's Saturday night's main event in Salt Lake City, Utah. The show offered a mix of seasonal fun and serious storytelling, but not everything clicked as intended. R-Truth appeared in a Santa Claus costume, adding his usual humor to the night, while Chelsea Green showed off her Snow White-inspired gear. Despite the holiday energy, WWE chose not to feature its traditional Halloween street fight, instead settling for decorative touches around the arena. The show still delivered solid in-ring action, particularly when Ilya Dragunov continued his streak of United States Championship Open Challenge Classics by defeating Nathan Frazer. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton sought revenge on Jade Cargill after last week's brutal attack. The night also included the much-anticipated contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre ahead of their championship clash. However, amid the highlights, WWE made 4 major mistakes on SmackDown that may have hurt the overall build for Saturday night's main event. Number 4. Heavily promoting a college football game during SmackDown. This week's SmackDown and the upcoming Saturday night's main event both took place in Salt Lake City, Utah, home to the Utah Utes. WWE surprisingly filled the broadcast with multiple promotional segments for the college football matchup between Utah and Cincinnati, which reportedly had Big 12 championship implications. However, the game wasn't even airing on the USA Network, making the heavy promotion feel unnecessary. SmackDown featured at least 3 short hype videos for the game, even including pre-recorded footage of a mascot wrestling match before the MFTs faced the Motor City Machine Guns. The constant plugs for a non-WWE event disrupted the show's flow. While cross-promotion can occasionally make sense, this felt overdone. One light mention would have sufficed. Instead, the broadcast seemed to momentarily forget that fans tuned in for wrestling, not college football. Number 3. The Wyatt Six were barely visible on Halloween night. Halloween is tailor-made for the Wyatt Six, a faction defined by its dark, eerie atmosphere and horror-inspired aesthetic. Yet, on the one night of the year where their presence could have been most impactful, the group was nearly invisible. Only Nikki Cross made a brief appearance backstage after the announcement of Chelsea Green vs. Julia for next week's show. Beyond that, the rest of the faction barely appeared on camera, overshadowed by ongoing tag team storylines involving the MFTs, Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns. After the MFT's victory over Fenix, Nakamura, and the Machine Guns, WWE had the perfect opportunity for the Wyatt Six to strike or send a haunting message. Instead, they were relegated to the background, missing a golden opportunity to make Halloween night truly memorable. Number 2. Babyfaces cheating to beat a heel. Another questionable creative choice came during the match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. While Jax is one of the most despised heels on the roster, the babyfaces weren't exactly saints this week. Charlotte Flair accompanied Bliss to ringside and directly interfered in the match's outcome. When Jax prepared to hit her finishing move, Charlotte distracted her by climbing onto the apron. This allowed Bliss to capitalize, tripping Jax and scoring the pinfall victory. The commentary team even brushed off the interference. Michael Cole simply remarked, "Well, their friendship paid off." Had the roles been reversed, WWE's commentators would have condemned the tactic as underhanded and unfair. Instead, the double standard sent a confusing message about what behavior fans are supposed to cheer for. Number 1. Drew McIntyre's contract confusion. The night's biggest blunder came during the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, wary of WWE management and SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, initially refused to sign the contract for his undisputed WWE title match. He demanded new clauses preventing Rhodes from retaining the championship via disqualification or countout, loopholes Cody has previously used. Aldis agreed to the changes after Cody supported the request. However, the critical mistake came when McIntyre signed the original contract, not the amended version. This oversight created a logical gap in the storyline. The very issue Drew was fighting to avoid ended up unresolved.